Hey guys, it's Lisa, and today I am going to bring you my first impressions of the new Mario, I believe it's called Surreal foundation. I actually ordered this the first day I heard about it, and then yesterday I thought, well, I'll just call my Sephora, and they had it. So they didn't even have it out yet, but I went and swatched. She brought all the ones out. She brought the two that I ordered out, and then she brought all of the shades that were kind of around it that they had. And funny enough, I ended up choosing the two shades that I ordered. 6W, light medium with warm undertone. So that is what 6W looks like. I got 11N, which is light medium with neutral undertones. A lot of times I am trying to neutralize that redness, which usually happens better with a neutral, but I've got a warm undertone. Even though I've got broken capillaries and everything, I still have a warm undertone. So it's kind of tricky with me sometimes. This is the 11N. I would say they're very comparable in the depth of tone, but you can obviously see one is warmer, one is much cooler. Okay, so here it is. I've had it on for an hour now. I'm going to talk to you guys right now, go do some things, and then come back in a couple of hours this afternoon, I would say maybe after lunch, and then we can see how it wears at least for 3 or 4 hours. It's supposed to be hydrating, medium coverage, long lasting, and a brand new formula that hydrates and grips the formula to the skin. Okay, does anybody remember, I found a picture on eBay, I'm gonna put it up here. Does anyone remember the old school 92, 93, 94, something like that, the old Max Factor that came in a glass bottle and it had like a shimmer to it? That foundation was so good. I loved it. I always used warm bronze in the summer. Well, that is very similar to these. And I don't know if you will be able to pick that up, but they have like a little luminous, like, I hate to say sparkle because I don't want to scare anyone off, but honestly, it's like a little luminous sparkle in the formula, which to me, that's great, because a long wear formula with good coverage with a little bit of luminosity is perfect. That's what I'm always looking for, because if I ever try to use a luminous foundation, typically they don't have the best coverage and they wear off really fast. They're not long wearing. So I'm hoping this is going to be the best of both worlds. So as I was applying it, as I've been wearing it for the last hour or so, and looking at it in the light, at the front door, all the different lights that I take pictures and everything, this is what I have come up with so far. The pros are the price, $42 for 1 ounce in a glass, pretty glass jar with a pump. I think that's pretty nice. I think that's a good price. Coverage, I think it has excellent coverage. Now, I don't have a lot of like scarring or pigment to cover. I have redness to cover. And it really did, cover my redness everywhere. That was a real big plus for me. So this side with this sponge, and then this side with the It brush, which is a must-have. Every time I use this brush, I hope everyone has this brush. It's so good. I thought both sides did very well. I haven't watched the footage back yet, so a lot of times I can see, better looking from your angle than I even do mine. But it seemed like it almost went on better with the brush. Now to the cons. The biggest con to me is I don't think the shade looks very good on me. I think it's a little too light and neutral. You'll have to let me know. I feel like it will do, but it gives me more of a formal, I always call it like a TV anchor, that formal look. And I feel like it might wash me out too much. It might be a little bit too neutral. Now, I still want to try the 6W because maybe this will have that little bit of a warmer undertone and it will be better. Another shade I would like to try and I should have gotten it yesterday, is the 8N. It's also a light medium with neutral undertone, but I think it had more color to it. I think it was like a little bit darker than the 6W. So that is hopefully what I'm going to go do today, is go get that one, and then we can try that too. I have really positive feelings about this foundation. I think a lot of you are going to like it. It feels very light on the skin. It did kind of set down, not really fast. You had plenty of time to spread it. The only con I would say right now, looking at it, is to me it just looks a little bit light and a little bit too neutral. So let me know what you think down below. Okay, let me zoom you in as much as I can so you can look at it now. Now, foundation always gathers right here on me because I have that pronounced, I need a lift. I've got that pronounced cheek. I'm just kidding, I've always had that. And let's see, sometimes, I don't know, I'm pretty good about it not building. Maybe a little bit right there, but I don't expect perfection. I just expect it to, you know, kind of, the color is probably the tone and the shade are probably my most important things in a foundation, and that's what's not right about this, but I'm hoping that I can get that right. I think back to the Hourglass when everybody was loving the Hourglass Ambient, and I just thought it was okay, and then I found the exact right shade, that 8, and just, I mean, I loved it. So I know that it has potential because it is just so pretty. I mean, it's really pretty, like right here. I will check back in with you guys in a few hours and we will see how it wears on my 52-year-old mature oily T-zone. I would say I have normal to oily skin, probably leaning a little bit more oily. And I will see you in just a little bit. Hey guys, so I'm back. It's 1:04. I put this on about 9 o'clock this morning. So I've had 4 good hours and I have been in the car. I went all the way to Sephora to get, I actually got 2 more shades. I am not giving up. This foundation is gorgeous. So I wanted you to be able to see it close up. And you can see where I wore sunglasses. And of course that wore off, but honestly, that did not even wear off as much as it does a lot of times. I can tell that this formula is kind of I don't know how to say it. It's not like it's a serum thin formula, but it's a thinner formula that seems to, like he said, seems to last. And look how luminous it is, but not oily. This is pretty good. I'm really impressed so far, and I did not want to give you a bad impression by wearing the wrong tone. Now, when I watched my footage back this morning, I thought, you know, it looks pretty good. But in photographs, I'll put one up here, and I asked the girls at Sephora, I looked in the lights and everything there, we all think it's a little bit light and a little bit too neutral. It just doesn't add any life to my face, but I like everything else so much that I didn't want to give up. So this is a 4-hour check-in. I'm going to go downstairs and remove just the face makeup, maybe the lips, but I'm going to try to dodge my eyebrows and my eye makeup. And let's just do it together. I've got this microphone on my jacket, but I was thinking I better take off this jacket because you know how even I'll put it right here, even a different color sometimes can, you know, make your foundation or something look different, and I want everything to be consistent. It is so pretty. It is so pretty, you guys. This is a good one. So I'll be right back with no makeup, and we are going to try, they didn't have it in, but I got the 8N, and I was looking at their display, and I noticed that 9W looked really good. And I had picked it up the girl came out from the back and she said, I think this is going to be your shade, and it was 9W. So I'm feeling so good. I'm feeling like this is going to be it, and I'll be right back. So I am going to use the same thing that I used before, which is the Sisley Double Tenseur. I actually just did get a new primer when I went to Sephora, but I'll show it to you in my Friday video. I want it to be consistent with what I used earlier. Okay, see how fast my face got red? As soon as I touch my face, it gets red. I mean, this is very soothing. And I'll just have to wait a minute and let the redness calm down because I don't want it to throw you guys off. Okay, while we're doing that, let me swatch for you the 8N. Yes, so this is going to be for light, medium, neutral. Ooh, that looks good, doesn't it? Okay, now let's swatch 9W. Ooh, 9W is pretty. Wow. Both of those look good. 9W looks good. Yes. Let me, yeah. So that is the 8N, and this is the 9W. That's it. This is what I notice, and I don't know how to really put this into words. When I put on a foundation and it is the perfect color, even if it's not the exact same color as my skin, it just, I don't know, it'll go into my skin and then it'll automatically, I will have like, what am I trying to say? I keep wanting to say sculpture. Dimension. Dimension is the word I was looking for. So when it's the right color, it's just the dimension. Just, it's like a natural contour, just a natural dimension comes in my face. Whereas when it's too light like that, it looks flat. And I have to depend on makeup to give me that. So that is a little difference for me. Okay, let's go for the 9W, and I'm going to do one side with a brush. Let's see, I'll do it same as I did last time. Last time I did this side with a brush and this side with a sponge. Okay, I'm so excited. Okay, so I'm going to do one pump of the 9W. And it's beautiful. Oh my goodness, you guys. Thank goodness I did that. I know this video is going to be a little all over the place, but it's going to be worth it to have the right shade. There we go. Okay, so now let's do a pump. I don't know if I did the exact same amount on this side. See how easily it goes on and how well it covers? That is perfect. And I don't think it oxidizes too much because I had worn that, you know, for 4 hours before. So I just want to get it. I don't want any excess in those lines. Okay, you guys. That is so pretty. I found this in my drawer and I was like, I forgot how much I like this. It's the Lancome Tint Idole, and I'll put the number down below. But it's a good concealer. Okay. Okay, coming to life here. Now I'm going to use the translucent Laura Mercier. I'm just applying this just like I would any foundation and powder. No more, no less. With a damp beauty blender for sure. Now let's do just a light bronzing with the Huda bronzer. This bronzer is not extremely pigmented. Okay, now let me straighten my mirror here. Oh gosh, that's so pretty. Okay, now let's do my favorite palette, which is this Pat McGrath palette. And I just grabbed these brushes that were up here. This one looks, yeah. Let's do, this is a powder brush from Laura Mercier. Okay. Highlight tops of my cheeks. Like that. And then this blush. What do we think? Okay, now the lips. So I gave this lipstick to my mom for Christmas. It's the Tom Ford Spanish Pink. And yesterday she was saying that she put it on and she needed a lip liner. And she said, and I put on, and she said, let me go see which one. And she said, Ideal. I said, Mama, I'm so proud of you. That's such a good combo. So I had to wear it today. This is probably the closest lip liner I've ever had to my color lips. So good. And now to add just a little bit, I use this Sisley No. 3 gloss. And that just gives it a little bit. It will help give it dimension, and it will help the lip liner blend in with the lipstick. Okay, you guys, just get it. At least go get a sample. I mean, it's beautiful to me. Oh, I need to let you see up close, don't I? Look how pretty it is. And I just, you know, like literally just slap that on. And I have not even done a setting spray. I wanted it to maybe be matte for longer. Maybe use like the Urban Decay All Nighter or the Charlotte Tilbury or something like that. I generally don't like those, but I'm not really needing my makeup to last more than 4 to 6 hours anyway. And I'll tell you what I do when I look in the mirror and I see that I'm really, really shiny. I take a napkin or a tissue and I do like this and I do like this, and it takes it away, but the rest of my face is kind of fresh and everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope that you stuck with me until this point. Now I don't have any cons. I have all pros. Wow. Okay, so it is the Mario SurrealSkin. The color that ended up working for me is the 9W, and it's $42. I believe it comes in 30 shades. It's long wearing. It's medium coverage. I would say a generous medium coverage. It does have like the little sparkly luminosity to it, but you see what it looks like. There absolutely is no sparkles in my skin at all, and it's just fabulous. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you think down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys on Friday. See you then. Bye-bye.